Hello everyone. So, yep, we got some more patch notes from the devs. There's going to be a bunch of balance changes and content upgrades coming to Anvil in Season 3. They're pushing back the full release of the game for a bit in favor of having a third season whilst they sort out some of the kinks and work out some of the bugs and get it basically ready for a full release. To briefly go over this, we're going to be getting weekly and daily missions. This will give us more crons. In total, this will be like a way of new players being able to get breakers, as well as fund one of the new systems that are coming into the game. This is going to be good. They're going to reset every day at midnight at UTC. You'll have to convert that into your own time zone for you to actually know what time that is. And then the weekly ones are going to be resetting every Monday at midnight UTC. You cannot manipulate it by switching your computer's time zone over and over to basically time travel to get new missions earlier or later than you wanted. They thought about this, it'll automatically count it as failing. Toy workers are getting a slight revamp. We're going to be allowed to basically socket them to give us more stats, and if you match the socket with the random effect that you'll be basically rolling for, you'll get bonuses for doing so. You'll then be able to upgrade the slots, as you can see here, by the level 10 and the level 3, but you'll have a 100% energy limit. If you get to 100%, then you won't be able to upgrade the slots anymore, so you'll have to basically bear that in mind, and if you want to reset, it will reset everything on it, not just the one slot. So be cautious when upgrading stuff, and yeah, this is cool. More ways to get stats for breakers, but I hope that it's other ways of doing other things as well, because as it stands right now in the game, getting attack power is not hard, so having another form of getting attack power doesn't really interest me all that much. Yeah, you're going to be using crons to upgrade this, by the way, so this is why this new source of crons is a good thing. They're going to be letting you turn off the tutorial text that pops up in the game. This is good. This means like the things where it's like click this box to upgrade skills, you can turn that off. That just becomes screen clutter when you're a veteran in the game and you've played it for a long time. You don't need to know that stuff anymore. Season reward, this means the season pass is going away and they're getting changed for a new one. New season, new pass. The seasonal challenge isn't going to have relics this time. Instead, we're going to get extra crons, which is good because obviously we've got a new system. Breakers are getting balance changes. So they've actually posted this in a different post, but these are all the changes coming, and there's a lot of them. In a sense, there's no nerfs. These are all buffs. Lightning is getting some huge buffs with some big multipliers on his shocks. Line is getting more crit damage. Draken is just getting a slight tweak. Mountain's getting a little bit of a buff. Rush is getting a bit of a shift around and a buff. I will leave these linked in the description, but TLDR, Lightning is going to be hitting like a truck. Shuri's tornado build is going to be hitting like a truck. Toast is going to be playing really well on every map that's not fire. And Quake is just a little bit better, and Uzi's still got an identity crisis, but now this identity crisis hits a little bit harder. So yeah, she's going to be pretty good. And system-wise, it's going to force new players now to actually do the practice mode before they could do the other missions, and you're forced to clear the previous galaxy before you can go to the next galaxy. Some of the bosses are also getting animations affected, which I hope this means Sandshark and Windshark are going to have their iframes removed when they're just spamming abilities, because that's just obnoxious. I'm not quite sure what the rest of this are. I think Mountain Kraken is actually the fix to the exploit of being able to just one-phase it, but we'll see. There's going to be new leaderboards for every single galaxy now, so you'll have a solo and a multiplayer leaderboard for every galaxy. The UI is being improved. You can kind of see that up here, actually. It's got a slight little tweak to it, as well as like the maps being improved and the starting room for the lobbies and stuff. Everything's going to have this new sleek little visual to it. I don't know what this Intel thing is. Someone who does will probably be able to enlighten people, but I'm sure someone's happy about that. And there's various bugs being fixed, so there's a lot of FPS bugs to do with languages that are being fixed. Hopefully this disconnect thing that they're on about here is to do with people being booted to lobby whilst playing the game randomly. Icons and stuff are being fixed to actually be where they're meant to be on the screen. Liner, when he's holding a sword now and using an acceleration module or missile launcher, he's actually still going to have a weapon. decoys are going to be doing damage as intended, amongst other visual and things just being fixed that were just quirky. The only bug fix here that is technically a nerf is technically this jungler one. So this jungler had an upgrade for his bullet slash, which let him apply burn with bullet slash as well. This was indicated as a separate burn effect, which allowed you to basically double dip in things like burn target and status effect target. They're fixing that now, so instead it will just overwrite whatever burn effect you have on the target. All of these are good things, in my opinion. I don't see anything here for me to be upset about or want to cry. These buffs for breakers are all fantastic. I would have liked to see some like mechanical changes on Mountain as well as Rush and Toast. I would have liked to see, instead of being weapon power and skill power on Uzi, just either skill power or either weapon power. This will help problems a lot more, but either way, more buffs and just making the game feel more fun is always a plus, even if it's not gonna fix all the immediate problems. Anyway, I hope this has been a little bit helpful and insightful on the patch notes. I'll leave them linked again, like I said, so you can go through them yourselves, but yeah, it's good stuff overall. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.